Welcome back
And we are back,
to the Hear Me Out podcast.
hosted by Michael Miller and...
Prithvi Raj Bandaru. Yeah, it's for real, and we're back.
Yes, episode 2. No one-hit wonders here.
Nope. Never gonna give you up.
Never gonna let you down.
Okay. You can follow us on Twitter at podcasthmo.
At Podcast HMO. And where's the email?
Our email is oh, no, it's not.
No, it's just podcast.
Podcast hearmeout@gmail.com.
Sounds right to me.
Sounds about right. You can also follow us on SoundCloud at Hear Me Out Podcast.
Right, that's where these are going to be posted.
Yeah.
So you're already there anyway. Might as well hit that subscribe button. Is it
No,
follow?
It's a follow.
Follow?
And then give it a like too.
Yeah, like it, repost it.
Yeah. Oh, and might as well, if we have any graphic designers listening,
Oh, for sure.
totally contact us at podcasthearmeout@gmail.com.
So it's not just our faces like it will be for this episode on the...
Yeah, it's like we've used the same picture for everything so far.
Yeah.
Not ideal. All right.
I mean, we can just jump right into it.
Yeah, jump right into it.
Next
First question. Oh, by the way, this is an advice podcast.
Oh, shit.
That's what we do here. So you email us in at podcasthearmeout@gmail.com, or you go to the link in our bio on Twitter, which is tinyurl.com/podcasthmo, and you can submit questions anonymously. Everything that we say, all of the questions that we use is anonymous.
Right. If you are a returner, welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome to the show. I hope you enjoy it.
And if you haven't listened, if you listened to the first episode and didn't come back to the second episode, I don't blame you. Honestly, it's going downhill.
I'm not going to listen to the second episode. I'm not even here right now.
All right. This is, yeah.
It's over Skype.
Michael's not here right now. Okay, so now we can jump into this first question.
Take it away.
The theme for this episode is...
Food restaurants.
Food restaurants. God damn it. Good. You nailed that one.
Fucking as you can see, the quality from the first episode is steadily declining here at the Hear Me Out podcast.
Yeah, but it's
Restaurants
that are named after people or have people names. So this first one is a guy, and so we're going to go with Papa John's.
The Papa?
Papa himself.
What's Papa have for us?
Papa's he's got a sticky situation. And it's a time-sensitive one, too.
Shit.
And it goes as follows. I want to ask this girl to hang out who I've been friends with for a while. The problem is that I had a crush on her, and I've told her recently, and she turned me down.
Ooh, that's
but
rough.
We are still friends. She's moving out for college, and I'm not sure if we will get this opportunity ever again.
Oh, jeez.
What should I do?
That's a tough spot there.
Yeah, Papa's in a pickle.
Oh my god. Here's the deal. I'm assuming that you are not going away to college. Does that sound right to you? Is that what you're getting from it?
That's the way that the question
like
was
it
phrased.
sounds okay.
Yeah, like he might be a senior or something.
Senior, yeah, okay.
She's going off to college.
I mean, if you've told her, that's.
Okay, Papa. Once you got turned down, you got turned down. It's not, and she probably turned you down for a good reason because she's going off to college, and I think hanging out before she leaves won't bode well for anyone.
That's true. I mean, if you just start to make those attachments right before you have to go off somewhere.
Exactly. Yeah, and it sounds like you have feels, Papa, but Mama doesn't necessarily have the feels.
Oh man, maybe she's not ready to be the mama to your Papa.
Yeah, and Mama's ready to get some sausage on her pizza.
Oh my god. Hey, you don't know. Maybe she wants some anchovies.
Oh, you're right. Yes, dude.
Okay, yeah, listen, you're hanging out, you're still friends, which means she obviously values that, because if she didn't, as soon as you, told her you had feels, she would have just been like, alright, this is weird, and just, stopped.
Yeah. So, Mama sounds like a nice person, and Papa, you also sound like a nice person, but I think, you just need to move on, because that's exactly what she's doing. She's physically moving on.
She's literally and mentally just gone.
Yeah, you're not in her mind anymore, Papa.
And, with the time that this is being recorded and released, it's like everyone's either within the past week has either left or within the next 4 days is leaving.
Exactly.
So there's not much you can do. I mean, what are you going to have? Like a 2-day relationship? That's not going to work.
And also, if you guys hang out, I can't really imagine how, like, not awkward it would be. I feel like it would be pretty awkward, considering that she turned you down. And, like, you two were just hanging out one-on-one.
I would say enjoy the time you have left before.
Yeah.
Because if you see, like, as you said, may never have this opportunity ever again, this may be the last time, you ever spend with her. So enjoy it.
Maybe she's not down to hang out alone with you because she knows how you feel about it.
Right.
But totally, like, hang out in groups or whatever.
Just to get the last little taste of mama.
Oh, yeah. Before you kiss mama goodbye.
Yeah, so I'd say, is that our verdict on it?
Yeah.
Enjoy the time you have, but move on.
Move on. Limit, even if you are hanging out with her in a group, limit that time because you obviously have feels. And, yeah, hanging out and getting more attached isn't going to bode well for anyone.
Yeah, I feel like if you do, like, start spending a lot of time with people who are going away because you want to enjoy that time, it just makes it even harder for them to leave. I'm not saying ignore her or for anyone ignore your friends, but I'm saying that, like, increasing the time that you would normally spend with them isn't going to help anything at all. Especially knowing that nothing could happen since you've already been turned down.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I understand where you're coming from, but it's a tough spot. And I think you just got to accept that that's how things are.
There'll be other mamas.
Exactly.
There'll be other mamas for the papa.
Tons of people love pizza. So.
Yeah. All right. Sorry about that, Papa. Next question. All right. This dude's a complete tool.
Oh,
like,
my fucking God.
When we were reading this question, like, we weren't even going to answer, but we were like, fuck this guy.
Okay, we were not going to put this, we weren't even going to warrant this with a response, but, oh, man.
Yeah. So, we'll name this guy Jimmy.
Something shitty. No, something shitty.
Yeah, okay, some shitty.
Fuck Jenny, like.
Fucking not even a food place.
What's that place from Ratatouille? They got shut down because there were rats in it.
7-Eleven.
Sounds good to me.
All right, we've got our guy 7-Eleven.
Mr. 11.
He goes. 7-Eleven he goes, I have an 8-pack of abs.
Oh my God.
Like literally break diamonds on my abs.
Like literally. Oh
and
my God.
I am really fast. Unfortunately, I am really brown. Like I'm dark chocolate kind of brown. So girls won't give me a chance. What should I do?
Fuck. Listen, man. You submitted your question thinking that we would maybe tell you, oh man, it's not you,
it'll get better. I mean, you have so much to work
God, you
for.
sound like such a great dude. Like,
yeah. You sound like a not good
fuck
guy.
You.
Like, if we were in a class together and we had to work on a group project, I would rather fail.
Imagine you were just hanging out somewhere and this dude, like as a bro, or just girl talk, someone comes up and goes, hey, I've got an 8-pack of abs you can literally break fucking diamonds on, and I'm really fast. Like
you want to see me run around the cafeteria? Well, here I go.
You want to see me do it again?
Yeah, but yeah, but don't open anything with the fact that you have an 8-pack of abs. And it's honestly, unfortunately, yeah. So girls won't give you a chance. Yeah,
I wonder why.
It's not because you're really brown, like dark.
Maybe he's just too fast. They try to chase, but he's gone.
Or maybe girls won't give him a second chance because in the first chance he was too fast, you know.
Yeah, or maybe they just want some diamond jewelry and it just all breaks in his presence. Yeah,
dude, you're too fast. You're too ripped.
Tone it down.
You're the perfect kind of guy, and I don't think girls can handle that yet.
Yeah, you're out of their league. All of them.
You're too good. You're too good, 7-Eleven.
I don't even want to. Next question. I don't.
All right.
I'll take this one.
Question the turd.
Hey, let's not bring that
the
back.
Third. Sorry,
the third. This is from a girl. So Wendy. Wendy asks, how do you know if a guy likes you or if he's just a really good friend? We hold hands sometimes and do romantic things, but nothing has ever really happened. I have strong feelings for him. Should I just say fuck it and kiss him, or tell him how I feel? I don't want to make our friendship awkward if he doesn't feel the same way.
That's a good question, Wendy.
Hmm.
And I guess you just gotta tough through it. All right, next question.
Okay. No, seriously.
We hold hands sometimes and do romantic things, but nothing.
I'm interested in what
really
kind of
happened.
romantic things.
I feel like based on the question, it's not
Mhm.
like it might be like a kiss on the cheek or something.
Yeah, but at
So
that
definitely
point,
like storms. What was it?
but at that point, it's like
Yeah.
if you're already like holding hands, kissing each other on the cheek, hanging out all the time, it's like just
Yeah,
fucking
and
do it.
I don't know. I won't want to make our friendship awkward if he doesn't feel the same way. I feel like part of him does feel this way.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I mean, if he's doing these romantic things with you, and it's just the two of you, like,
yeah,
obviously there's something there, but at the same time, situations are all different, and yours might be one of those strange ones where,
yeah. And so, like, one of the questions is, should I just say fuck it and kiss him, or tell him how I feel? And I personally think
Mhm.
that if you talk to him, tell him how you feel,
Mhm.
that might scare him away. Because, like, I mean, I don't know this guy. For some guys, it'd be like, yeah, like, I feel the same way. But, like, if you kiss him, because by the way that your question is phrased, it kind of seems like he knows he has these feelings, but he's
Right.
a little bit afraid of them. If you
Right.
kiss him, maybe those feelings will
blossom.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I would say, never mind. Oh God.
Yeah. So by putting yourself out there in any kind of way, you're going to put your friendship at stake. But whether or not it becomes awkward is
I think I've decided if it's worth it or not.
yeah.
Like, if you are both, in the same, if you have maybe classes together in the coming year,
Yeah.
or you know you're going to be seeing each other a lot, then I would say just go for it because you're going to be seeing each other a lot anyway.
Yeah.
But if it's the case where you won't be seeing each other a lot, whether you yourself are going to college or the other person is, then it's like we said for 2 questions ago, there's not enough time.
Yeah, and so like, how do I know if a guy likes you or if he's just a really good friend? I don't think like he's a really good friend, but I think he definitely has feelings for you because like I have good friends that are girls. We don't necessarily hold hands or
That's
do
true.
romantic things.
That's true. I don't know of anyone that I was like really good friends with that I had zero feelings for that I would like hold hands with and quote unquote do romantic things with. So
there's definitely feelings there, and it's just I don't know. It could be up to
this is really tough.
Yeah, it could be up to Wendy to make this first move.
I mean, if you're into him enough to make the first move, then I would say do it.
Yeah, totally.
You've got nothing to lose. I mean, absolute worst case scenario, he gets freaked out. But if you guys were friends in the first place, you should be able to talk it out.
Yeah, you guys seem like really good friends.
Yeah.
Holding hands and.
I'd say communication is key.
Yeah, your friendship is
right.
Okay, so like the best relationships are friendships.
I agree.
Like the best like romantic relationships are like best friendships with like a lot more like physical attraction, affection, all that stuff.
Right.
So if anything, you're putting yourself out there at the risk of making your friendship awkward, or completely evolving it into this fantastic type of friendship.
I agree.
So she's putting herself out there, but is she gonna say fuck it and kiss him, or tell him, or like talk to him?
I would say talk to him. I mean, I wouldn't be like, I love you. Like that's just like. But at the same time, just be like, hey, we do these things. I obviously feel an attraction, and I feel that you have an attraction towards me, and then kiss him. Like, don't just walk up and fucking
see. Like, but like, if they're talking about it, I feel like that might be over text.
Oh, never do it over text.
Yeah, definitely don't do
never do it over text.
Like electronic anything.
No, do it in person. I mean, you guys hang out anyway.
This is gonna be like memorable type of stuff. It's like if you guys do get into a relationship, don't be like, remember that time that I shot you that text.
If it were to progress and you were like telling the grandkids about how you guys first got together, it's like, well, I mean, so I sent in this question to the podcast, right? And these 2 high school students told me to just fucking go for it. And so I did, and I sent him a text message. I DM'd him, I slid a little bit, and he totally went for it. Like, that's not
totally, like, if you guys are like holding hands doing romantic stuff, so take them to like a nice lake.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit. Is there a boat in this scenario? Are they out on a boat?
No, I was thinking more like on a bridge.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. And then just like sunset coming down, But is that rain? Oh my gosh, it's raining. We're running to the car, but then you stop. You hold his hand and you say, "Hey,
What do you say?
that ass is legit," and then kiss him.
Damn!
Yeah.
Who wouldn't go for that? Even if there weren't romantic feelings before.
That ass is legit.
God damn, that's the secret code word of the day.
Yep.
Fuck. Is that the title of the episode?
That ass legit.
That ass legit.
All right.
Mm.
So yeah, go for it. Talk to him about it and then kiss him. So like a little combination of both. Do it in person.
Yeah, for sure, do it 100%. That goes for any scenario. I feel like if you're going to be having those serious conversations, it should be done in person. Like, I know that's like a lot of people say nowadays is like, oh, just fucking, I mean, you already text, so just go with that. It's like, just do it in person.
Yeah, totally.
It means more.
Yeah. Unless like, I mean, there are situations where like, oh, we can't because like it's hard for us to see each other or whatever.
That's true.
But like, doesn't sound like that's your situation.
No,
so
you guys are already hanging out. Yeah. If you have the opportunity, I would say just do it in person.
Wendy,
go for it.
All right. Time for a break. What are we at? Like
about 16 minutes.
16 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds like a break. So, if you guys listened in last week, we had a little question about some toxic friendships.
And our theme from last week was iCarly, and so Freddie Benson was one of the people.
Correct. And
so they followed up. And Freddie's question was about toxic friends.
Right. They said that as they had come into high school, like a lot of their friends had started to change. People were just toxic. They'd given them multiple chances, but it just wasn't working out. And I think our verdict on it was just, you can cut those people off, but the rest of the friend group who may not be toxic for you, there's no reason to stop being friends with them.
And then we also said like maybe find another friend group.
Right. Surround yourself with new people.
But.
So here was what they came back with. They said, toxic friend, Freddie Benson here. I was waiting for the first podcast before doing anything, but one of said toxic individuals ended up lying to me about a lot of stuff for a while and low-key alienated themselves. So problem somewhat solved. Thanks.
So,
okay.
I guess
we did it.
Toxic friend.
We did it.
We didn't do shit.
Woo!
We didn't do anything to help this person.
Dude, that's our first advice success. We are the direct cause of that.
Yeah. You know, Freddie Benson?
God, yes.
You owe us. Pay us in cash.
Yeah. PayPal.
Yeah.
At podcast. I'm just kidding. There's no.
Yeah, we don't have PayPal.
But no. I'm glad that worked out for you.
But yeah, like totally follow Freddie Benson here and like give us updates on your situation if it changes.
Yeah, if anything changes or something interesting happens with the whole situation, let us know. Because that's definitely something we can keep coming back to.
Papa John's, like the first two Papa John's, totally going to be like, yeah, so before you guys even posted the podcast, like she left for college and now I'm alone and sad.
God, we're sorry. We know the time sensitive stuff is. We're trying to keep a schedule here. We're doing our best.
We're actually recording this on a Friday, even when we're posting it on
tomorrow. We have stuff to do tomorrow. Tomorrow is my birthday, and Mr. Prithvi over here has work before I am busy.
Don't say it like that. I have to provide for my family.
Okay, quit your job if you care so much about this podcast.
My family, the children need new shoes.
You guys are starting to see who really cares.
Okay. Michael's putting his day of birth or whatever.
All right.
Hallmark holiday before the podcast.
I'm turning 18.
Oh,
the big 1-8. All right, fuck off. So to continue returning to the first episode.
Oh, okay. So during this break, the last time we were kind of talking about like what constitutes a salad, what constitutes a pizza or whatever.
Still
like if there's a bunch of many pizzas and cereal, what is that? And we got to this topic of salads, and so someone actually sent us in the definition of salad, which kind of would have been good to start.
We probably should have looked that up.
So the definition is a cold dish of various mixtures of raw or cooked vegetables, usually seasoned with oil, vinegar, or other dressings, and sometimes accompanied by meat, fish, or other ingredients.
That to me sounds like a pizza.
A mixture containing specified ingredients served with the dressing. That
sounds like pizza to me.
Does kind of sound like pizza.
I think as we go on and follow this thread, we're going to find more and more the similarities between cereal, pizza, and salad. Are greater and greater than we all thought.
I feel like pizza and salad are a lot more similar than cereal is to either of those two things.
I would completely disagree. They put so much weird shit in cereal nowadays.
Like what?
They have like cookie cereal, where it's just straight up like little cookies in cereal, and they call that a cereal. They don't call it cookies.
Oh yeah, you're true.
I'm sure they have.
I got these blueberry cinnamon toast crunch things, and it's just like little pieces of bread. It's shaped like little pieces of bread.
Can we bring sandwiches into this fold?
Fuck sandwiches.
All right. No. What No. What constitutes a sandwich? Now I'm thinking about that.
It's bread and something else in between the bread.
So if we take pizza, fold it up, put it in between two pieces of bread, is it a pizza sandwich?
Take pizza, fold it up.
Yeah, so it's smaller, so it fits in between the two pieces of Wonder Bread.
Yeah, then that's...
Okay, now what if you take a bunch of small of those and put them in a bowl of milk? Is it cereal, sandwich, or pizza?
Bunch of those small sandwich
things? Yes.
Fucking...
If you have an opinion on this, please weigh in.
Yeah. The podcast is at stake because Michael and I are pissed at each other now.
Yeah, this is the rift. This is the fucking Yoko of the Hear Me Out podcast. Yeah, I mean, unless you have anything else we can hop right into it. I mean, we're rolling here.
Yeah. Do you have anything else any updates about your life?
Updates about my life? No, life's rolling pretty good. I got a lot of summer homework I gotta do.
School starts soon.
School starts soon for us, so to all of you people who are in the same boat as us, we know what it feels like. For all of you who've gone off to college, rough.
Have fun, I guess.
Yeah. I hear it's great from people who've left already. They're living the life.
Yeah, but I mean, that's just like the first week. So.
Yeah, nothing's really happening yet. They're just kind of there doing all the little orientation games.
Yeah.
So, what about you?
My life?
Yeah.
I'm kind of sick.
Yeah.
Right now.
Fucking rad, bro.
Yeah, so if you're listening in headphones, take it out because I don't want to get you sick through your ears. I think that's how that works, right?
No, 100%.
Yeah. Anything else? No. I stopped working at Home Depot on Tuesday.
Wait, what?
Tuesday's my last day.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Where are you going to work after that?
Mattia Valley High School.
So all this shit about your family's bullshit is what you're telling me.
What? No.
About feeding your family, providing?
No, I'm giving up my children. What do you mean?
Jesus, all right. Well, this is for the best.
Yeah.
How much does a kid go for nowadays?
Oh, like 50 cents.
Fuck, dude, you can get so many gumballs.
I can get like 2 gumballs with that.
You have 2 kids?
Yeah.
Shit. The way you're talking, if I had more.
No.
All right, we're dragging here. Fucking move on.
All right, so let's jump back into these advice questions.
Yeah, moving on. We got a couple more.
So this is a guy.
Yes.
Guy's name could be
Ronald. Mr. McDonald.
As in the clown. Okay,
so
Ronald writes, going into my senior year, my girlfriend and I have no classes together. We're both busy with extracurriculars and work, and her parents make it very difficult for us to get together. Is there any way for us to make this last year together work?
No, break up.
Yeah.
Sorry to break it to you.
I'm
just kidding.
No, but I'm also a little bit in the same boat, except just the part about the parents, kind of similar. But yeah, totally, it's hard. It's very hard. Like, I'm also in a relationship, and it's like, I only get to see, like, we only, like, because we're both super busy, sports, music, whatever, grades, we see each other about twice a month, once a month.
Oh, that's rough. That can be rough.
Yeah.
So what do you do to, like, try and, like, keep it?
It's, a lot of it is work at school, like, just, even if you're stressed about a class, like, when you're walking in the hallways together, take advantage of that time, because it's, like, it's so rare to have that time. You just gotta, like, put the bullshit aside and be like, I'm happy to see you right now. Tell me about your day. Tell me about all your, like, stress and worries. Because the last thing you need is for both of you guys to be stressed about school and all of your extracurriculars and your relationship.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. So you're saying, like, just take the time you have.
Yeah, take advantage of that small amount of time. And also, it's like the last year. It's senior year.
Yeah.
If you guys have made it work so far, I mean, it sounds like
you guys have been going together for a while. So
yeah. Because, like, you know how it is with them, and
right.
I think it's worth it. You make it sound like the relationship is worth it. So totally.
Nothing worth doing is easy.
Exactly. It takes effort, and back to that, like, take advantage of that time, like, be happy when you're with each other.
Right.
Totally both of you have to use each other as, like an escape
Mm-hmm.
from all the stress
Mhm.
and the worries, and like as the school year piles on,
Mm-hmm.
that shit gets so hard to do because it's like I can't talk right now
Right.
because I just like it's 9 o'clock and I just got back from school and I have so much work to do.
Right.
Wake up tomorrow again at 6.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's fucking tough.
Mm-hmm.
But if you like when you see each other once a month, twice a month, or
Right.
whatever it is,
Whatever time you have.
yeah, just like enjoy each other. Don't argue over stupid shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anything to add?
No, I mean, if you you obviously sound like you care about each other, so just do whatever you can to make it work. Just enjoy the time you have and keep it going. And if it gets to a point where it's too difficult, then just have that adult conversation, I would say.
Yeah, I was about to say just like talk with her
Right.
about it.
Communication is key.
Yeah. Wait, what's this dude's name?
Ronald, Mr. McDonald.
Ronald. Yeah. Yeah. So Ronald, just be like, hey, I know we're both stressed. I know
Right.
this is it, but like, we have to understand each other on this.
Mm-hmm. You have to be on the same page with each other.
Yeah.
That's fair. That's completely fair.
Okay, cool. So yeah, Arnold, I hope this like whole senior year relationship works out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do too.
Totally update us on the situation as well.
Mm-hmm. If anything changes, or you just let us know by saying, "Hey, I'm Ronald." And
yeah,
and that goes for anyone. Just use the name we've given you so we know who you are.
yeah, totally.
If you wanna update
Also
us.
something we meant to address during the break was
Mhm.
like there's some questions that like we just can't answer on.
We
the
like
podcast.
to have deep conversation. We like to give genuine advice, but there's just some realms that we just don't feel comfortable delving into on the podcast. And it's not that we don't care or are ignoring it. They're just not. We don't feel right to address on the podcast.
It's like it'd be too heavy.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to keep it light and try to keep it
Funny,
fun at some point.
friendly,
Yeah, we're trying to just
family.
keep it light and just everyone can come and just listen and enjoy it without getting too heavy.
But it's like, I mean, we're still like here to talk, but it's like we can't address these
we
things
would
on the podcast.
what we would say is that if those are genuine things you would like to discuss, email it so we can respond.
Yeah, totally.
Off of the podcast.
Exactly. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Ronald, have that conversation.
Right.
Take advantage of your time.
Yep. Just be adult about it.
Totally.
All right. Next question.
I believe this is our last question of the day.
I believe so. Is this a guy, right?
Yeah,
it seems like a guy.
I believe this is a guy.
Can't really tell, but it sounds like a guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
We could just go with Jimmy.
Jimmy
Mr. John.
As Jimmy the John.
Mm-hmm. Jimmy
Okay.
the John.
Go for it.
My sibling recently enlisted in the military. I've also been thinking about following that route, but how do I make it seem like I'm following my own ambitions instead of following in their footsteps?
That's I feel like that's a personal kind of thing where it's like I'm doing this for me. I'm doing this for like my country.
Right.
And you kind of just have to say fuck what everyone else thinks because regardless, there's going to be people like, oh, your siblings in it. Is that why you're doing it?
Yeah. Well, there was like for me personally, in my family, I'm an only child, and I have two like first cousins who are only children. So in that, the oldest of the cousins is like 28, and she went and became a doctor. And I initially wanted to be a doctor, but it just ended up that I didn't want it to seem like I was just doing what she had been doing. So I ended up just deciding not to be a doctor at all and trying to find a different path with that. So I definitely understand that whole like not wanting to follow in their footsteps.
Yeah, totally.
Now with me, I was way younger when I had decided that. So it's not like I was in high school trying to figure out where I was going.
Yeah.
But I would just say do whatever you feel is right. Because in the end, it's your path, not anyone else's.
Yeah, it's for you. I mean, this is like the rest of your life.
Right.
It's not the rest of everyone else's life that's looking at you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
what's going to make you feel fulfilled in life.
Yeah, and I'm sure like your sibling also understands that it's like it's the military. It's a noble profession.
Right.
Right.
I don't feel like there's any reason to say that like that's a bad thing to go into.
How do I make it seem like I'm following my own ambitions? I mean, you are following your own ambitions, so it's not like you have to. You don't have to go around saying, "Hey, I'm joining the military, but I want to do it."
Right.
It's not because my siblings doing it.
You'll end up sounding like that dude with the 8-pack of abs.
Yeah.
So,
hey, I have
Hey, I have my own ambitions, and they're crazy strong.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna follow them, and it's gonna be great. Like,
And also, I have a sibling
who's doing the same thing, but
but I am fast.
no, yeah, I would just do your shit, bro.
Yeah, totally. Mr. Jimmy, go into the military.
Go and do whatever you want, because it would suck to be older and having gone into something else and just been like, man, I really wanted to go into the military.
But I didn't because
My
I was
sibling.
afraid of what people would think.
Right, exactly. And it sounds like you're afraid of what people would think by how does it make it seem like I'm following? So if in your heart you know that you want to do it for you, then you're concerned with what other people will think it looks like.
I mean, like, realistically, you are following in their footsteps, but it's not like because you want to copy them.
You're not a copycat.
Yeah.
No. It's a tough situation.
Yeah.
I definitely understand where it's coming from, but I think the best thing you can do is just stay on the straight and narrow. Just keep going, chugging along, plugging along.
Go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, I agree.
But also don't do it just because two high school kids told you to do it.
Yeah, never join the military because we like made it sound like,
oh, well, the Hear Me Out podcast said that the military is a noble profession.
They said there's never a reason not to do it. So yeah, is that it? Is that all the questions?
Yeah, I guess that's a shorter episode.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that really it?
That's it.
I mean, I'd hate to fill up the time, but if you wanted to, we could do some of the shorter questions.
Oh yeah, we could totally.
If you guys want to.
So like, we also got a bunch of like smaller questions.
Yeah, so like we said in the first episode, try to be as detailed as possible. Like some of these were pretty detailed, but just as much information as you can give us. Some of the responses we got were not as detailed. They're just kind of, one-off questions and such.
Yeah.
So we're gonna pull those up and maybe just do some of those. It's whatever. It's no big deal. But
yeah, totally. So like the more detailed your questions are, the more we have to go off of.
Right.
And
like you heard in today's episode, like if it was just like for example, if the question had just been, hey, my sibling's joining the military, what should I do? Because I want to join the military.
It's like we don't know what to go off of. We don't know what your thoughts are. Share your thoughts on the situation. Share your exact specific situation,
right?
So that we know what to go off.
We always say, or I always say rather, that every situation is different.
Yeah.
So.
And adding your own personal twist on it is what it gives us stuff to go off of, and it allows us to try and make it funny.
Like, I don't know. Do you think we're being funny?
I honestly have no idea. You know what the one thing that I completely hate in life is having to explain my jokes.
Oh my fucking! Everyone hates that.
Yeah,
okay, let's talk about this for a second, because now I'm starting to think. I am like have this thing in the back of my head where it's like, oh, you have to be funny. You know what I mean? Where people are like, oh, it's Michael. He's just gonna say some jokes and it'll be great.
Yeah.
Like, that's a fucking lot of pressure, man.
Right. And it's like, if I'm just like, sometimes in some type of groups, I'm like a serious kind of person, and others I'm like a funny kind of person.
Right.
But like, regardless, I still make jokes in all types of settings, and having to explain like what the joke is, it takes away from the joke, and it just like
it's the worst.
Yeah.
Because everyone has their own sense of humor, and when they don't get it, like right away. Yeah. Okay.
So we got a question, and could be any gender.
Any gender. So we're just gonna say it's Domino. Domino could be a name, right?
Yeah, like Dominic.
Yeah, Dominic.
We'll go Domino.
Dominic's Pizzeria.
Do you? So the question goes: do you have any advice for toughing through something you hate? Currently, I'm just trying to finish out my senior year of my sport, but it's already turned into a hated game of seeing how quickly I can get through practice. Do you have any experiences like this? Thanks in advance.
Yeah. I've had experiences like that.
So what'd you do?
I toughed it out.
I mean,
it was something that I knew I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Especially if it's your senior year and you've done it before. But that was just me because I enjoyed doing, said thing.
So yeah. There's like
There's a line.
I was on a team, and that team wasn't helping me for track, and it wasn't helping me get to my end goal.
Mm-hmm.
And so, although I did 3 years of that,
yeah,
I decided to switch over to a different sport because that was going to help me.
Mm-hmm.
So like if there's an alternative that's
okay.
that's gonna help you achieve some type of goal you have, then totally go for that alternative. But if it's just like, I don't know, trying to finish out my senior year, but it's already turned into a hated game of seeing how quickly I can get through practice.
And I've heard people talk about that before, where they just don't enjoy it. They just want to get through it, just because whether it's a family or friends, there's just some pressure to like keep doing it.
Yeah.
Colleges even,
Yeah. So
I would say you have to do what's like. You don't want to make your senior year just you thinking about, God, I wish I could get through this.
Yeah.
Because it's your senior year and you want to enjoy that.
So that's why, like, if you don't have anything else to do, stick with it, tough through it. But if you do have something that you could replace your time with doing, totally go for it.
I agree. I completely agree with that.
Yeah. So let's go for another short question.
One more short question.
I was actually thinking, like, I have an idea for like an episode in the future.
Yeah.
Just like lightning round.
A lightning round,
just like fire off like 10 questions in one episode, just like super short answers.
That'd be cool, actually. Yeah, let us know what you guys think. Do you like these
form, use the email?
Do you like these longer questions? Would you rather we did shorter questions? Do you want us to like tell stories and shit?
Yeah, we gotta do.
I have a couple stand-up routines I could go through.
Okay, now probably not that one, but
gotta get practice somewhere. Jesus.
How should I deal with the expectation for sex on prom night if I'm not sure that I'm ready? Please address it from both the male and female perspective. So Michael's gonna play the male, and I'm gonna play the female on prom night.
Oh god, do I have to be like a big douche or something? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi Michael, I really had fun tonight.
Yeah, me too.
So what do you got planned for the rest of the night?
Yeah, you know.
I don't know, Michael. Are we going to the?
Are we in the fucking south? Are we in the fucking south? Oh, sorry, I need to know for my character. Like, what's?
I
What's the context?
Okay, so
can I have some cat POV?
I just moved up from Alabama.
Okay.
And you like, oh, go for the new girl, and like,
okay.
I was like,
so
oh
we're
my
here
God.
now.
Yeah, and I was like,
okay.
Oh my gosh, it's a quarterback of the football
team.
Okay,
but since you moved up from Alabama, am I still black? Because that changes things. I don't know if that would have worked out.
Stay racially ambiguous.
Okay.
So, Michael, I thought we were gonna go and dance in the rain and go to a nice movie.
Well, we were gonna go dance in the rain, but as you can see, it's not raining outside. So I'm gonna take you back to my place and make it rain, if you know what I'm saying.
Michael, that's vulgar.
Hey, listen, I know you may not be ready, right? Bring it back to the question. I know you might not be ready, but I am. So I'm going to force my agenda onto you.
Oh, Michael, I'm really not ready for this, and I think you should respect my boundaries, because I'm not ready to have sex yet, because it's just prom and we're in high school.
I respect you, and I respect your wishes.
That's the ideal situation. That's how it ideally would go down.
Oh my god, dude. Welcome to... Are we thespians yet? Are we in the thespian society?
Totally.
Okay. Here's the deal, I would say. Ignoring that last little skit we just did there.
It's pretty bad.
If you're a dude and you are not ready, because I think that's what it's asking for, please refer with a male and female. So if you're a dude and you're not ready, then you're just not ready, and you should make that like. I mean, I don't feel
because it could go both ways. Like each person could be like pressing the other person for sex.
Right, and I feel that like if you're going to prom with someone, I should hope it's not someone you're just going with just to go with. It's someone that you like.
Yeah.
Are either really good friends with and you're just going as friends, or you're like
unfortunately, like there's some situations where it's like
true.
I just need a prom date.
That's true. So,
and if it's someone that doesn't like respect your wishes, it's like, hey, I'm not ready. It's like I don't care.
There's no reason to like stay. Then you can just leave.
Totally, just leave.
Like if it starts to become a situation that you don't feel safe in, just leave.
I mean, first time's your first time. You're not gonna get that back.
Right, and if it's with someone who's being a jackass about it, whether it's a guy or a girl.
And if you just moved up from Alabama, I mean,
that's a good fucking point. Oh god, that's tough if you're moving here right around prom time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You should have known that it was like there was a catch when the star football player is asking you.
Oh shit! I was a star football player.
Yeah.
I wasn't picturing myself like that.
Oh, how are you picturing yourself?
Just as like some just like some big white dude. Oh. So I guess a star football player.
I guess so.
Okay, never.
I said to stay racially
but there was. I mean, he was kind of tan, so he could have been like he could have been Middle Eastern.
All right, I feel.
I just there was no Letterman in my like image.
Okay, I feel.
I didn't have a football, so. Damn it.
But yeah, totally. And prom's a long time away too, so you totally have time to
Yo, you
find
totally
the right
have
person.
time. How many months is it? Like, I mean, it's like 2 months till homecoming even.
Yeah.
So you're fine.
So also, if it's a person that you're comfortable with, totally just talk to them about it
Right.
before prom, because like it's in everyone's mind.
Yeah,
It's
everyone's
like,
thinking about it.
so it's like it's totally just.
You're
like,
definitely right about that, like, expectation.
Yeah. It's like
There's a
we
pressure.
might or we might not, so you
Mhm.
might as well just talk about it and be like, hey, I don't think that
Yeah.
we should do anything past
Right.
this tonight.
It can either be the elephant in the room, or you can just get it out and just talk about it.
Yeah.
God, you can just fucking whip it right out.
Yeah. Yeah, the last thing you want is like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom. Then you come and there's
Just a naked guy or girl
a guy or girl
with like a rose in their mouth.
pillow in front of their genitals.
No, like a little rose petals.
Oh,
Over.
okay, yeah. That'd work on me.
Playing some Rick Astley in the background softly. on loop.
Doing the whole time.
Oh man. Speaking of music, I know it's kind of old. What did you think of that whole everyday bro Jake Paul shit?
Oh,
I've just been hearing a lot. I've seen a lot of it on my feed recently. I don't know
me
why.
too.
It's just, what are your thoughts
it's
on
like,
that?
I feel like, okay, personally, YouTubers are just like using that to get views.
Yeah.
But it's also like a good thing to get views for.
It's he jumped in viewership. Maybe we should have a beef with someone.
We should have beef with each other, because that's what him and Logan Paul did.
Fuck you.
Hey, not yet.
All right,
just wait for the podcast to finish.
Okay,
but
sorry.
like,
I jumped the gun on that one.
But yeah, but it's like they're taking advantage of.
It's crazy. It's 12-year-olds.
Right.
It's 12-year-olds who are like, fuck, dude.
And it's like that's their demographic, and their demographic is looking for like a place to fit in.
Mm-hmm.
And the sad fact is that so many of them have fit into Jake Paul's or like
the Low Gang,
Mavericks, whatever.
God, fuck. That's sad to think that the future generation is like on YouTube, like watching beef from two brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't like followed it too closely, but it just seems like it got
like,
really
how
out
many
of
people
hand.
do you think there are like us who just like go in just to, like see what it is?
Probably a
like
lot.
He probably has like multiple million views.
I feel like the vast majority are like teenagers or other like adults who are like,
I just saw like an HD video on Jake Paul, so let me go see what it is. Or I saw
exactly.
a Cody Co video on this, so let me go see what it is.
Yeah, I don't fucking get it. I don't understand that shit.
Yeah, I don't really understand the appeal, or like, what kind of diluted perception of yourself do you have to like think that you're good enough to just fucking start making music out of nowhere?
That's true. I hate that's like the thing now is people just have like rap beef.
Yeah,
and then they
think like, because like I guess in a sense finding words that rhyme is easy and you don't have to sing or anything.
Let me tell you, rapping ain't easy, man.
Oh yeah,
it's hard. Okay.
No, but to like rap well isn't easy, but
anyone can just go, I'm a lyrical, spiritual, miracle individual in a swimming pool. Like it's that's exactly. Easy, and that's what they're doing. It's ridiculous, but I don't know. I feel like it's gonna die down, and then everyone's just gonna feel stupid.
You know what? You know what's even easier?
What?
To just fucking talk into a mic. To like
okay.
Podcast.
All right. Calm down.
That shit's too easy.
All right.
Everyone's doing that.
All right. Yeah. Honestly, I'm pissed because we did the first episode. Honestly, we were fine.
Oh yeah.
And now I see all these podcasts popping up on YouTube.
It's like there's like a podcast app.
Yeah, and on SoundCloud also they have a podcast category. It's ridiculous, and no one's giving us credit for what we did.
We invented that.
We pioneered that shit. It's pissing me off.
But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do? So yeah, I'd say to summarize this episode, very first question. What was your name? Fuck. Papa. Fucking enjoy the time you have. Don't make it too weird.
And don't get hung up.
You've already been exposed to kind of what they want. 8-pack man, fuck you.
7-Eleven dude. Yeah, fuck off. Get out of here with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dark chocolate kind of brown. Shut up, dude. That's not why people don't like you. How do you know?
That was Wendy.
Oh, Wendy. Yeah, totally go for it. Fuck it, kiss him, but talk to him before you fucking kiss him.
Yeah, agreed. Communication is key. Toxic.
Yeah, we did that.
Skip. Senior year.
Who was this dude?
Jimmy? Is that Jimmy?
No. Yeah, it was Jimmy.
That was Jimmy John.
Yeah,
that was Jimmy. Going into senior year. Oh yeah. Enjoy the time you have. Yeah.
Was it Jimmy?
Was it? Fuck.
Oh, it was Ronald. Ronald.
We never used the Burger King.
The king himself.
God. Okay, anyway.
Whatever.
Ronald, yeah, I'm sorry. Ronald, Mr. McDonald.
Yeah.
Enjoy the time you have.
The king himself. No, this is Ronald. Oh, yeah, enjoy the time you have together.
Right.
Cherish whatever time. And then finally
This
Jimmy.
is Jimmy John.
But yeah,
you do you.
fuck
homie.
what everyone else thinks.
Follow your own path. Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled.
Yellow wood, that's an Asian dude's penis. What up? Okay. I think that's a podcast.
Do you think that's what that poem is about?
Two roads diverged
Diverged in a yellow wood, and I took the one less traveled, and for that, it's made all the difference, or something like that. I think it's about it.
Like an Asian dude's.
Yeah, like
Ding-a-ling?
I took the one that was less, less.
Oh,
used.
so like
Yeah.
so like this dude went for the nice guy instead of the douchebag.
Yes,
Totally.
and it made all the wow.
Oh wow.
That poem took on a whole new meaning.
Two roads diverged
Jesus
in an
Christ.
Asian dude's dick.
Yeah, two roads diverged.
I took the one less
two different
traveled.
Asian dude's dick, and I took the one less road.
Beautiful. Wow.
All right, yeah. So anyway, if you want to contact us, our Twitter is @podcasthmo. If you want to send in questions, tinyurl.com/podcasthmo, and the email is podcasthearmeout@gmail.com.
Totally. If you're on SoundCloud, hit that follow button.
Hit that follow button,
that
like,
button,
repub.
hit that repost.
Send this around to your
dog.
friends if you liked the episode. If you didn't, we're very sorry. We'll try to make the next
Send
one
in
better.
feedback to those links too, which is at podcasthearmeout@gmail.com and tinyurl.com/podcasthmo and our Twitter, which is @podcasthmo.
Okay, wow, that was a little speed run you just did there. All right, is that it?
Oh, hi Key. I want to address like the beautiful support we got for that first episode.
Oh my God, you guys are amazing.
Yeah, like
we put that out there and we're nervous. Even now, we're still like worried about returners.
Yeah, we don't know
and
if people are gonna come back to listen to this second episode or whatever.
so we're still in like a very early phase of this, and the support means like the world to us.
We have 30 followers on Twitter, and I honestly didn't think that would happen till like the 6th episode.
Same.
Or some shit.
Same. Like it means
we're
a
like,
lot.
We're like over 150.
Yeah, it's
listens
crazy.
on SoundCloud.
That's crazy. And like
I
know
don't even
people
know 150 people.
Jesus, you're right.
Like
that's shit. You're right. That means if you're listening to this, like one of you people listening, we may not know.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Yeah.
And that means the world. Like that's crazy. So we just want to like thank you for that, and we'll try to keep getting better and better as we go on, and just hope you can bear with us through these beginning stages because we're still new at this.
Yeah.
So.
Thank you for listening. This was episode 2. I'm
Episode 2.
Prithvi.
I'm Michael.
And this is the Hear Me Out podcast.
See you next time.